Hey there, sales champions, so welcome back to Blackwood's Academy Sales Tip of the Day. Look, let's face it, sales psychology is a game changer, but it's also a double-edged sword. Now, used ethically, you can build trust, value, and close more deals that benefit everyone involved. But when abused, it crosses into manipulation, eroding trust and damaging rapport. So in this video, I'll break down the fine line between persuasion and manipulation. Share real-world examples of unethical tactics and teach you how to influence with integrity while still maximizing conversion. So let's dive into it. Look, sales psychology works best when it's aligned with how people think and make decision, techniques like social proof, storytelling, urgency, and all that can help you connect with a, prospect on a deeper level. But the difference between persuasion and manipulation comes down to intent and transparency. Ethical persuasion is about creating that win-win scenario for you and the prospect, helping them solve a problem and creating value on both sides. Manipulation, on the other hand, is all about exploitation, using fear, deception, or coercion to get a quick sale. And that's not what we want to look. It's a short-term thinking. So here's the golden rule. If your tactics would break trust, if the customer found out that you crossed the line into manipulation, you know, it's just it's the simple simplicity is that what's the intent behind it? So unfortunately, manipulation isn't uncommon in sales. So let me give you a few examples, like fake scarcity. You've seen it before, limited time only, but it's not limited. Using false urgency creates pressure and panic, which forces hasty decisions. So it's, withholding information when they leave out critical details like hidden fees or limitations. They manipulate customers into decisions they wouldn't have made if they had the full picture. And the old bait and switch, promising one thing and delivering something else. The difference, delivering something different, and it's the quickest way of destroying trust. And that's what you need to build, and your reputation. It's the old saying: it takes years to build up a good reputation, takes seconds to destroy it. So these tactics might give you that short-term win, but they're going to burn bridges and ruin long-term relationships. So when do you stay on the right side of the line? Well, look, here's the kind of breakdown of that. On an ethical persuasion, center on honesty, value, and education. Empower the prospect to make an informed decision and respect their autonomy, and it will build trust. And manipulation relies on the fear, confusion, and deception, prioritizing like short-term wins over long-term relationships. It leaves the customer feeling, they regret and mistrust and buyer's remorse. So, for example, like we talked about before, creating urgency is ethical if there's a real scarcity. This offer is only valid until Friday because we only have 20 spots available. It becomes manipulation when the scarcity is fabricated. Act now when there's no real time limit. Look, advanced strategies for influencing ethically, educate your prospects. Instead of focusing on pressuring them into, buying, focus on clarity. Help them understand the benefits and limitations of your offer. This plan is ideal if you're a small business, but if you're scaling fast, you might outgrow it within a year. And the thing is, when you do this, you might, people are staying in business for a long time and they might move to a different company. If they remember that you sold them, a fake bill of health on something, they're not going to work with you when they go to the new company as well. So be transparent about the value. Honesty builds trust. Highlight what your product does and doesn't do, so the customer knows exactly what they're getting. And leverage authentic social proof. Share real testimonial and case studies to build credibility. Avoid fake or exaggerated claims, which can backfire when the customer realizes the truth. And focus on long-term trust. If they don't buy today, leave them up, with a positive impression, so they'll think of you in the future. If you tell them, like, look, I don't think this is the right thing for you, and you close the sale, like, if and it is, then it's true, they're gonna trust you when you call them again, because this guy wasn't desperate for it. So, or would do anything for it. So when you sell ethically, you're not just closing a deal. You're building loyalty, your trust, and your reputation. That keeps the customers coming back. So manipulations might get you one sale, but persuasion done right creates a business and referrals and long-term success. So remember, sales isn't just about tricking people, it's about connecting and solving problems and creating value. So look, if you found this video valuable, hit the like button, hit the subscribe for more advanced sales psychology tips. Drop a comment and let me know, well, what's your take on like a fine line between persuasion and manipulation. And let's raise the bar for ethical sales together. So I'll see you guys in the next video.